Let's bring in former acting Attorney General Matt Whitaker. Matt, you often hear Bobulinski described by people who know about such things as the key player, as the linchpin in all of this. Why is that, and are you expecting anything new to come out of this, albeit closed-door testimony today?
Yeah, well, it's good to be with you this morning. You know, Tony Bobulinski was in the meetings. You know, in 2017, right after Joe Biden was done being vice president, there was this important meeting regarding the CFTC China energy deal, and that's where the 10% for the big guy came out of. But there, in Los Angeles during the Milken conference, they all sat down, Jim Biden, Hunter Biden, and Joe Biden, together with Tony, and they talked about this new deal that they would do with the Chinese and how they would divide up the profits. And so, you know, he brings a lot of firsthand evidence as to those transactions and what was contemplated.
Back in 2017, like you mentioned, another Biden family associate texted Bobulinski about their deal with said Chinese energy company, writing, quote, "Don't mention Joe being involved. It's only when you are face to face. I know you know that, but they are paranoid." Tony Bobulinski texting back, quote, "Okay, they should be paranoid about things." I mean, look, Matt, it's obvious they had these meetings. It's obvious what they talked about at these meetings. How do Democrats spin something that is so obvious?
Yeah, well, it's hard for them. But remember, Todd, you know, what's happening now, it's an entirely different light is being shed since Joe Biden has denied or not remembered having this meeting in 2017. I think after the Rob Hur report, I think that puts it in a little different light. But, you know, the left obviously is trying to push this to the side. They have no interest in talking about what Joe Biden did to help his son Biden, how he influenced business transactions, how he may have benefited from those transactions, because it's this, again, it's a bad set of facts that I think makes Joe Biden look corrupt and quite possibly be corrupt because of his, you know, the way he did business while vice president, and then ultimately some of the decisions he's made as president.
Yeah, it's the congressional equivalent of what my 3-year-old does, puts her fingers in her ears and says, blah, blah, blah. I mean, that's basically what they're doing. Got to get to this. The judge in Trump's Georgia case says DA Fani Willis's improper affair could get her disqualified from this case. Superior Court Judge Scott McAfee saying, quote, "In studying the law that's been filed up to this point, I think it's clear that disqualification can occur if evidence is produced demonstrating an actual conflict or the appearance of one. And the filing submitted on this issue so far has presented a conflict in evidence that can't be resolved as a matter of law." That's a lot of legal mumbo-jumbo. Based upon what you know so far, do you think Fani Willis should be disqualified? And the $64,000 question, if she is, what happens to her case against Donald J. Trump?
Yeah. Well, I mean, the judge is absolutely right. They need to hear the facts. They need to hear these witnesses. They need to hear both her and the special counsel that she hired, that she had the affair with, to see whether or not there is a conflict of interest. And I think that is an important step. She probably is going to be disqualified because it appears that she did excessively pay this gentleman in order to benefit from that. And so it could be a lot worse than it initially appears based on this upcoming evidentiary hearing that's going to take place.
So just quickly, would a potential disqualification of her punt this thing to well after 2024's election, or can the DA's office there get their acting gear with a different person in charge?
Yeah. Well, certainly she, as the district attorney, has been the thrust and the power and the motivating influence bringing this case in the first place and the structure of this case. And if someone replaces her, it'll be very interesting if that type of enthusiasm to get Trump can be continued under someone that isn't as politically motivated.
I'm Steve Doocy.
I'm Brian Kilmeade.
And I'm Ainsley Earhart. And click here to subscribe to the Fox News YouTube page to catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis.